Hello everybody, MegaZardX here, back at it again to give y'all another very exciting video. And I truly mean it this time. This is truly a very exciting video though, because I was going through my YouTube analytics, just going through all my stats and stuff and just checking in on things, and I happened to notice I finally cracked it. I managed to get the big 1000, the big 1K, the big one smackaroon, whatever you want to call it. I managed to finally hit 1000 subs here on this main YouTube channel though, and I just want to say, oh my gosh, man, it feels like a miracle though. And I just want to say, you know what? I never thought I would probably manage to hit this point, at least having this many subs on the channel though. I don't know. I was just constantly thinking, I was like, is there going to be enough people out there that want to hear my own personal thoughts on gaming and stuff? It wasn't even always gaming at one point though. I even talked about anime some in my early days though. But, just enough people out there that just want to hear my opinions on some of my own thoughts I got swirling on in the back of my mind though. I was like, man, I never thought I would manage to hit this. Maybe in another 3 or 4 years though, but it's just freaking phenomenal nonetheless though. But to everybody out there that's currently watching this video or have watched any of my other past videos, have managed to hit that subscribe button, any like buttons, or even share any one of my videos, or even helped out on making some of my videos here on my channel though, or anything else on the back end, I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and support, because hey, if it weren't for y'all out there, I wouldn't manage to be able to hit this major 1000 sub marker though. But in terms of, I have a couple of things I wanted to kind of go through and discuss a little bit about my channel history, and then, maybe some celebration stuff. So we'll talk about the celebration stuff here first though. So in terms of celebration stuff, I do kind of want to do a 1000 sub, or I was about to say a subathon though, but it's not necessarily going to be that though, but basically like a big celebration for me managing to hit 1000 subs on YouTube though. So I think in either Saturday, sometime this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I might just do a casual stream on YouTube. I might play a few different games and stuff, maybe a little bit of Smash Brothers, maybe Splatoon, whatever kind of I feel like playing at the time though. Or shoot, I do need to get around to playing Super Mario RPG a little bit more though. But anything like that, I'm feeling like I'm probably gonna stream either Saturday or Sundays. But keep an eye out on my social at MegaZard_X on Twitter, or keep an eye out on this page right here. And then, once I feel like I get close enough to the actual day I want to do that celebration stream, then I should have like a scheduled stream popping up here on the channel at some point though. So kind of keep all of that in mind though. So that's how I'm going to basically handle the celebration stuff. Now, in terms of any other background history and stuff, I won't go super in depth on it here. I just want to go over this like a thin layer of icing in terms of where I started, how I got here now though. But to hear the whole entire story, I'll reserve that for my upcoming Zardcast podcast that won't be airing this Sunday, but the next Sunday though. So, man, if I were to go back and look at this, I managed to start this channel off in 2019. It was Pokemon Day, February the 27th, 2019. It's when I officially started this channel. It was technically I had started it before that point though, but I wasn't dedicated to making videos on the channel actively. It was just hodgepodge stuff I just felt like sharing or whatever though. But that's where I officially started off my YouTube career. And then even then, remember, I didn't even talk about gaming stuff all the time though. Yes, I started off with that one gaming related video talking about the no national decks and Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yeah, all that controversy back then. That's where I started off on though. But it wasn't just gaming stuff I was talking about. It was only here and there. I was more consistent, doing anime reviews, like doing Dr. Stone or Fire Force or My Hero Academia. That was probably my most successful one out of all the anime review series out there, along with a few other ones though. And then I remember in 2020, I managed to introduce the podcast and stuff. While I wasn't dubbed the Zardcast podcast, that happened in 2021 though. But I had to thank Sonic on that one. He was the one that pushed me over the edge, because since it was COVID, there wasn't a lot going on and stuff. I was like, I might as well go ahead and start this podcast series. Why not? And this had to be a staple for my channel moving on. And then I would say it was around 2023 is when I consistently managed to get out weekly Friday videos. And it went even stronger in 2024 when I managed to introduce another series to the channel, such as a series called Collection Reflection videos, where I drop those out on almost every single Tuesday though. So that's basically the short of the history, but I'll go more so in depth on my upcoming Zardcast podcast though. That should be episode 82. But yeah, so honestly, really good stuff right there though. But I did want to manage to give out some special thanks to those that have directly helped on the channel, whether it been, editing, thumbnail stuff, etc. though. So in terms of, thumbnail artists and stuff, I have to say, major congrats to Karma, who managed to start off making those weekly Friday video thumbnails for my channel back in 2023 though. So I want to give special thanks, shout out to him. And then also to my new editor, Vivi, who is actually currently doing the series right now for my Friday videos, making thumbnails for those though. So, major shout outs to those two. Also, I want to say a special shout out to my old boy, Johnny, who's my old friend. Man, I met that man on Twitter. We were just talking about anime stuff, casually talking to business, whatever though. But he was the one that actually, made all my YouTube banners that you ever saw on my channel though. I used to update them a little more frequently when I was doing anime reviews and stuff early in the YouTube channel life though. But currently now, the one you're seeing right there is actually being made by him. He might be cooking something in the kitchen for a new one, especially now I got this big occasion right here though. But I just want to say special thanks to him. And then also to my wonderful YouTube editors that I had throughout the past couple of years though, because, starting off in 2023, Bane, he was my first YouTube video editor. And he was the one that went through and edited every single one of my Friday videos though. So I just want to say, special shout out to him though. And now I currently managed to have Marco on the team right now that's currently going through and editing most of my Friday videos though, but on occasionally like once every month or so, T Scorpion, my other editor, will happen to go through and edit some of my other Friday videos as well though. So I just want to say, major shout outs to them. So in terms of the Tuesday collection reflection video series, I did manage to have a couple of editors on that series as well. It originally started off with Tyler going through and editing most of those videos for that series though. And he was the one that kind of spearheaded that off though, at least for like almost this first half of the year though. And then I managed to switch and transition over to who's currently going through and editing those videos right now though. So I just want to give special shout outs to them. And lastly, I want to give a special shout out and thanks to my good buddy over there, Steven, who I knew for quite some time, like a good handful of years though. And, he's been, in and out for most of my Zarcast podcast series though. But here lately, I would say for the past almost 30-ish episodes or so, the last recent 30 episodes or so though, he's been a main staple and someone I've been able to rely on fully to be there each and every episode though. And I know we might run through our technical hiccups and stuff like that though, or we might have to work something out of our schedules and stuff though. But I just want to say, major congrats to him though, because I can truly call him a co-host on my podcast though, because I mean, it wouldn't even be possible, at least for me to be able to entertain all y'all out there though, if it wasn't for also his snarky little commentary that he happens to add up there on the side though. Yeah, mad respect to you, Steven. Mad respect to you. So I want to make sure I give that special shout out to you as well though, in terms of, just being a strong co-host for my Zarcast podcast series. And I also want to give a special shout out and thanks to anybody else that happened to help on my YouTube channel, whether it been, thumbnails or editors as well, and happen to fill in the voids, or even if you only manage to do like a few or just a couple of special projects, I just want to give a special thanks and shout out to you as well though. But yeah, I think that about does in terms of most of the special shout outs as well though. But if anybody else that happened to leave out there though, I was hoping I didn't leave anybody out there though, but rest assured, I just want to say thank you so much for being able to support me in all of my endeavors I managed to do here on the channel though. It's crazy to think that I managed to crack 1,000 subs though, but I never thought I managed to hit it only in about the span of 5 years or so. So that's just crazy to say though. But all right, so I think I rambled long enough in terms of this special announcement video update though, but keep a special eye out on the celebration plans I hopefully planned out for this upcoming weekend. Should be Saturday or Sunday though. So once again, special shout out, special thanks to all y'all wonderful watchers, viewers, listeners who happen to support any one of my various series here on the channel, whether it's like an old thing or a new thing. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. But that's going to basically do it in terms of today's video though. So I normally would say hit the like button, subscribe, the bell and all that stuff. But if you haven't been watching this video, more than likely not, you've probably been already going through and doing all that stuff for me though. So I'll leave it at that though. But let me know down in the comment section down below if you have any kind of special fond memories from anything I happen to do on the channel though. like whether it been like a reaction video to like a Nintendo Direct or something like that, or if you're really fond of like maybe an old anime review series I happened to do early off in the channel though, or if you had a special, you know, episode that you really liked from my Zarcast podcast series though, or was a certain collection reflection video where I talked about a specific game that you really like and stuff, or if it's just one of my, you know, traditional weekly Friday gaming video topics though that you just really happen to like, I would just love to see all your different experiences or memories in the comment section down below if you happen to have any though. But that's gonna do it for today's video though. So remember y'all, until whatever video I make next, thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you on the next one. So see y'all.